Watch the freestyle, the love room. One take. Ooh, I'm Tré D. I got, I got, I got I got Nicole in the room with me. Nicole, say what's up to the people.
What's up?
How you been doing, Nicole?
Oh, just living the dream. I feel like everyone says that when it's nothing's going that great, but actually, it's not that bad. Just waiting for it to actually be like spring, summer. Like I'm sick of it snowing
I
and
heard
being
that.
cold.
I was wondering if I should go live, but now we ain't gonna go live. Y'all get this afterwards. Nicole, if you look at the screen, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, let me look at the screen. So I'm trying to multitask right now. Yeah. Oh, are we gonna be talking about this little rumor?
You can you take your choice of what you wanna go to first.
I literally cannot talk about anything with Vince, especially with mustache Vince, because I feel like he's like a variant. I feel like real Vince is like in a cryo chamber or something, and this is some variant. I just don't think it's like real. Like, I just don't think he's really Vince.
So it's going back to my theory a while ago where I was talking about butterflies.
Yeah, like this. Like, I feel like this literally has to be a paid actor. Like, this is just so unhinged. So I like cannot talk about anything with him because I don't take him seriously because I don't think it's him. That's my tin hat theory. I want to talk about Naomi because I feel like that's very positive. I feel like do some positive news right now. One the positive news right now.
Naomi, it has been rumored from wrestling news sources, guys. I usually don't talk about other wrestling news sources here on We Love Wrestling, but I'll go ahead. In order for us to talk about it, we will have to give credit. So PWI Fightful, you know, they came out with a report saying that Trinity Fatu is going to be at Impact Wrestling this Friday at their spring slugfest. Trinity Fatu has not been into a wrestling ring on TV for us since last May. She was last WWE Women's Tag Team Champions with now Mercedes Moné, formerly Sasha Banks. Um,
Dang, it'll be almost a year.
yeah. So, how you feel about if it's true? Since we're gonna talk about a rumor, if it's true and she show up in Chicago on Friday, how you feel about it, Nicole?
I mean, everybody just loves showing up in Chicago, but see what I did there. But I'll be like for a fan, like I'm super excited. Like I've missed her being on my TV, so that would just be very nice just to like see her wrestling on TV. Another thing is I think professionally this will be very good for her, especially like her development on her being able to work with women who are similar to her athletic wise. And that's not to say like there's women on the roster at WWE that were not or if not as athletic as her, but they did not give her the the space to work with those individuals.
Mhm. Mhm.
And she will, look cute with the little impact belt around her. Just saying.
That's true. Uh,
Right. Will look good.
so let's say she go to Impact. It's the end of April now. How
Mhm.
long does it take before they put the title around her if she gets it?
Mm, well, so my thing is, I feel like they wouldn't necessarily have to wait long because whether if it was Deanna or Jordan, they both been Impact Women's Champions before. So I would honestly give it, if it was me, I'd probably do it like 4 weeks max.
So within a month, she getting the title.
Yep.
That's crazy. Is that a pay per view? Is it the one in Columbus in June? Because they did so the rumor came out about Trinity being at
Yes, it
Impact
does.
on Friday,
I'm gonna try to go to it.
and then Columbus, the name came. They came up with the 9th and 10th, which I wish I could be there, but I will be in Jacksonville for River City Wrestling Con.
Okay.
Social media things going on.
Yeah, I'm going to try to go to that Impact pay per view as a very TBT. Um, but I am trying to go.
I heard that. Um,
I forgot Penelope Ford was still there.
I would have. I don't know. I would say maybe. I I could. Y'all know I watch Impact and everything. I think they. I know they. You say a month. I think they build her up a little bit. Maybe do it at like a Bound for Glory or something. Because how Impact be working over there.
Yeah. When is Bound for Glory?
It's in October.
Oh, I don't know if I want to wait that long.
Um, October 21st, and that's
Oh,
like a big date, and that's when like the most eyes are put on them. Um,
which is understandable, but hear me out. Um, if you read a lot of the reports, especially with Mercedes Moné with her last with her match at Stardom, that was like their highest. I think that was the highest ticket sales that they had for Stardom, and also like some, I think, like pay-per-view orders as well. Is that what they said? I will have this again. This is me just like paraphrasing it. And I know people try to act like Naomi ain't that girl, but at the same time, it might quote unquote be early, but then it would be, I think you could bring a lot of eyes because it's so different for her, because she literally her whole life was in WWE. She started there, met her husband, and like her whole entire life was like on Total Divas, which is, in my opinion, I will fight with people about this, what helped, I think, get a lot of women back into wrestling, or into wrestling in general. And I think it would just it's such I think it would be just such a shock. So that's what I would do it.
mm, I can dig it. Does she come in on Friday and take the belt on Friday? Nah,
That's a little too much.
I don't know. It's a tag match, so if I don't know if they debut her during the tag match, but it might come somehow might crack during the tag match. We shall see. Y'all know if y'all know about the page, y'all know I'll be at Impact shows. I asked this question literally yesterday afternoon. I was like, "What's the Impact card?" So I can see if I want to go, because I'll be in Chicago this weekend, and then this comes out today. Maybe I was ahead of the curve and knew something. I don't know. Um, what else we want to talk about? It's a new WWE championship out there, World Heavyweight Championship.
Shout out to having a heavyweight championship again. I really like that.
Triple H on Monday Night Raw revealed that when the draft takes place, Roman Reigns will take the Universal Undisputed World Heavyweight Championships with him to his brand, and the other brand, which is likely to be Monday Night Raw because Fox has the number one pick, as always. The new brand, Raw, will have a World Heavyweight Championship, which will be decided at Night of Champions, May 27th. Sleeper might be Finn. But
I have a crazy pick, but I was like fighting the people's tussling with me about it.
Who your crazy pick?
I said give it to LA Knight.
Yeah. Uh, I could go with that. I just don't see him doing it for some
They're
reason.
not going to, but I would like that. I have like a tingling about Finn, and I don't like it.
I feel like it's gonna be Finn because he never properly got a Universal Championship run, and it never reversed back to him to get it after his injury was done. And
no.
in the wintertime, they had a story that came, well, winter, fall, some point. I remember a story came out that said Finn Balor and Judgment Day members was going to be a major focus for Triple H with his with his run. You know what I'm saying? So I just figured
No,
this would
that's
be
Finn.
it. You know, then we could. I don't know. Is AJ? I keep asking. Is AJ? How AJ doing?
Miss
AJ,
AJ.
are you okay? AJ, are you okay? AJ, are you okay? Are you okay, AJ? We've been missing a phenomenal superstar. Um, don't worry about that, guys. But I mean, I wouldn't be mad if it's Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley.
That was another pick. People was throwing Seth, and I was like, I love Seth,
I love
but
him. I don't see it.
Seth, I don't see him. I said Seth has had tens of accolades already. I know this is probably the bet, like character wise, this is bar to none what he's doing right now. I said I will never argue with someone about that. Do I think would I put the belt on him? No. That belt needs to go to someone who I don't want to say like needs it, but it has to be different. Like it has to be like it can't be like something that we're used to seeing all the or something that's not like that out of the realm.
So I think it's a new belt. So my first choice was Bobby Lashley, and the reason I picked him, I was like, yo, he hasn't faced Roman, and this can only happen if him and Roman are not on the same brand. I was like, he hasn't got a one-on-one with Roman. When he had the belt, um, him and Big E had that whole series of matches, but all that shit happened on Monday Night Raw. They never wrestled on a pay-per-view against each other.
Yeah.
When he had the belt the second time, and Brock Lesnar won the belt, I mean, he beat Brock at the Royal Rumble, and then Brock, when Bobby lost the belt, Bobby wasn't even in the match. They took him out the match and everything, and it was like, oh, that run was only like maybe 3 weeks. So I feel like if you cement Bobby Lashley being like this first champion, you give him a run for like 6 to 8 months. WWE probably give him a run to like SummerSlam or something, but a dominant run, you solidify Bobby Lashley and ain't no more questions, even though he's there now. But y'all have made him out to be a monster already. So I mean, just go ahead, put Bobby in the Brock position, give him that first title. Then we start working around some money in the bank when they're cash in on him. You know what I'm saying? Mess it up. Well, damn, he already been cashed in on before.
Who cashed in on him?
Big E did.
Oh, that is right. I don't. I forget about that because he like said it like a week ahead of time, so I never really like counted it
Mm-hmm.
because I was like, why did you give that man like a week to prepare? Like, what is wrong with you?
It's crazy.
Like, what was that? I mean, Biggie won anyways, but still.
Some WWE shit.
Well, I would never. I'd be a menace if I had the money in the bank. I'd show them at people's houses.
Then I I can't because I don't know why. I can't rule out they might try. They probably put Drew McIntyre into the mix. Um, just because.
Oh, so they can keep him signed. Apparently,
Allegedly,
rumor has it, not for reals, but from what the
we don't
streets
know.
are saying.
I'm listening to that. The streets be talking though. Um, who else? Kevin Owens and Sammy, they already got championships, the tag titles. Are they losing the championships on Friday?
No. They're gonna lose them titles, and they're gonna lose those. Not they're not going. They're gonna lose. Roman's gonna be even more mad, and he's going to. I was like, and Roman is just gonna excommunicate them.
You think the Usos getting excommunicated?
Huh?
You think they getting? I don't think they do it yet. I don't
They're
know.
not good. I don't know if they're gonna do it quite yet, but they're gonna do it soon. I think it's gonna happen sooner rather than later.
I had this crazy thought like a few weeks ago, and it's on my head now. So I want to get it out because I
Okay.
never get these thoughts out. So we forget all about that NXT stuff that's going down over there with Schism, right?
Sure.
Roman gets upset. He's like, yo, I can't deal with y'all. Y'all go do y'all thing. Y'all still bloodline, but we gonna put y'all under who? Ava Rain. So Ava Rain is controlling them, being like a menace because Roman it told her to, bloodline way. This only works though if there's a plan to bring in the great one for WrestleMania 40, which I always said they should face off in Philly because that's where they first met up in the WWE, in Philly at the Royal Rumble, where they both got booed at. But you know what I'm saying, that could be a dynamic if they want to get her up there with the bloodline, because the bloodline been dealing with the Judgment Day, and who's gonna face Rhea Ripley? I really don't want to see Solo versus Rhea Ripley because Solo been built as a beast. Rhea Ripley's been built as a beast, but I don't know. I don't want them to go head up at all. I don't want to see that.
Our thing was, and I think we were talking about this on, I think the girls and I were, Tiff and all of us were talking about, was like, talking about like how I'm losing my train of thought. Okay, so Rhea's had this championship for what, almost a month now?
Yeah.
When has she wrestled a woman?
When has she? I think her and Selena Vega like mixed up each other or something.
Okay, but like a real actual like match. Like she is still so involved. Yes, she's gonna be involved in like Judgment Day stuff, but she is so involved, like tussling with the men in Judgment Day shit. And it's like
She hasn't.
she's the SmackDown Women's Championship. If you wanted her to tussle with the men, they should have had her face Gunther and gave her the IC belt. Like I don't like, it's to the point where it's like, okay, like we need to find something for her to actually like do.
Let's see. I'm going to look it up because now that you say it, I believe the last time I seen her wrestle was against Selena Vega.
But I feel like that was
No,
a real match
damn.
though.
Her last match was at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Her and Zelina like tussled, but it was never a like official like ring the bell match. They was just fighting.
So she ain't had a match in 25 days? Damn.
Yes. In TV time. I don't know if she's wrestling on house shows, but on TV she has not had a match since WrestleMania.
I think she's going to be wrestling on this European tour, but since that, no, she hasn't been on house shows either. Unless she was hurt after WrestleMania for some reason and we didn't know about it. They just been trying to play it off. But yeah, do some more with the SmackDown Women's Champion, because now it's like y'all don't even. It's basically, yeah, we basically ain't been seeing the women over there on SmackDown except for the tag team.
Yeah. Those are the only woman is like is living. Oh girl.
Uh since we still on WWE. Nicole, give me your top 5 draft picks.
No to go.
Tell me when I got
wrestling and you love wrestling, then you're not here, you missing out. Is this show?